Alright, this is our mouth, you know me, that middle finger motherfucker.
What's happening? It's Ambitious, straight from Northeast Portland.
This is Slick Talk Samson.
It's LC, my only child.
Dub 20 inches.
Stephen Baker.
What's up, everybody? My name is BJ The Voice, aka Struggle.
Got a call from my plug today, I was in traffic with that cocaine. Fucking all these bitches, can't figure out how many hoes came. Came up, I got my change up, you talking beef, I got the Angus.
Well, I feel like the industry is moving away from hip hop. And it's, I mean, I understand that, you know, they play club music and, you know what I'm saying, it pops here and there for the club scenes, but at the same time, it's like, you know, how can you not play Biggie Juicy at the club though, like, you know what I'm saying, at least once. You know, so it's like, okay, they gotta get on some hip hop. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, reclaim our title back.
I'm a suspect, not a victim. Guarantee you come up missing when the shit hit the fan and you piss in your pants and your so-called friends dip out on your ass. And a nigga like me, way to chrome at your ass. Probably hit the floor, stop a bone at your ass.
I come from the era of hip hop where everybody I heard in the 90s was nice. Like you listen to Ice Cube, NWA, Jay, Pac. Those dudes had bars, they was nice.
Do or Die, most definitely. That was my first tape, you know what I'm saying, as a shorty, you know what I'm saying? Down in East St. Louis, walking in the swap meet, bow, I want to do or die, do you want to ride? Bump that shit. Then I heard 40. I'm like, this West Coast, whoever the fuck this is hot. And I've been listening to 40 forever. Pop, most definitely. That's my nigga. Like, I feel like if me and him could have met, we'd have been rocking. The music industry would not be what it is if he was still alive. Biggie, still alive. It wouldn't be this way. Jay-Z cool to the motherfucker. I like his craft. I wouldn't say that, oh, I just look up to him. I don't look up to none of them for real, if you want to be honest. I love their craft and I like they life schemes and behind it, you know what I'm saying? But Pac would be the only one I would say that I really look up to him because I love what the fuck he talked about. I love how he felt. I love his disposition on life, on anything. He was the realest motherfucker that I've ever seen in the music industry. And they took him away from us, you feel me? Because of that reason. And they gonna have to kill me too.
Soul to soul for real. I like how all their instrumentals was back in the day. All their instrumentals back in the day was tight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They used to use strings and stuff, you know.
Real instruments.
That shit was tight, you know. My mom, I used to have to bang on the door to get in the house. Some reggae, some you know, punk rock. A lot of that stuff influenced country music influenced. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I be in the P, smoking tree marijuana leaves, always calling me a dope fiend with a lot of green. West Coast G, they see me as the prodigy. I stay low key with more ice than a hockey team.
Like, I mean, Mac Dre, Yuck Mouth, obviously from South. He's one of my favorite rappers, always been. I like Eminem has influenced me a lot. Because he was a dude that taught me how, like, I could be myself, you know what I mean, and still be cool, you know what I mean? Like, I was trying to rap like this dude, or I was trying to rap like this dude, you know what I mean? And it was just like, well, damn, let me just rap like me, you know what I'm saying? And it just gave me that confidence.
The Whispers. My mom used to listen to Shaka Khan, you know, Lisa Stanfield.
But I just been chillin' and killing beats, no joke. The Yeti gang with me, yeah, we been certain for sure. So fuck it, you ready, better get your shit and get gone. Cause we here for the long haul, you taking the fall. And I'm touring my squad, getting burned with my squad. And you taking the loss, you should've learned from a squad.
Eminem, Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, you know, the big guys. And then really like my friends and myself, we all just kind of, as soon as we started rapping, it seemed like we stopped listening to other music. We just like always listening to each other's music. My friend would have a new song, I'd listen to that for days straight, and then it's like we kind of just been bouncing off each other. So like my friend Jay Plath, my friend Brandon, Meezy Me, they all influence me a lot, just like the big guys do, just to keep working and to try to be better than them, and try to be better than me, you know.
They like supporting each other, listening to each other.
Yeah, and that's kind of what the Yeti thing's about too. It was our way of kind of like creating something that we could call like family, you know? It's like, you're my Yeti, that's my family member, my brother, my person, you know? So that's kind of where it came from, and that's what I feel like our group's good at doing. We all do our own thing, but we keep each other together.
Man, RC JoJo is the one that made me who I am today. Believe that. I used to be down and out, strung out. I had my mind so twisted out here in these streets
to where I was addicted to drugs. I was, you know what I mean? It was real hard for me, and that one man right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to keep Portland real? He told me straight up, I'm talking you in the mouth, breaking your jaw when I see you, homie, if you hot. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept it real with him, you know what I'm saying? And he showed me the studio, and I mean, I never really wanted to do music like Homeboy was saying before. Like, I just wanted to kick it on the streets and talk about it and shit. But when we really started to get into it and I saw what it was about, like, that was a way to vent. You feel me? Instead of loading the gun.
If you could change one thing about the music industry, what would it be?
I wouldn't change shit. It's gonna be that way. No matter what I feel, no matter what he feel, what he feel. I don't want to change shit about it. I'm gonna change what I do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work around that bullshit in the music industry. It's not gonna ever, it's a dream. You dreaming if you think that you just gonna rap and make it. It's not gonna happen. It take drive, it take motherfucking being in the dirt, getting drugged through the mud. It take people turning you down, throwing your CD on the ground. It take all that. This shit is it take time. So you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't change nothing. I just change my aspect on how I come at it.
You know, I feel like the hip-hop game is mainly politics. It's just like ghetto politics. So I feel like I wish that everybody could kind of just be more tight-knit. If we could get this Keep Portland Real thing really off the ground and get people to just work with each other because we're from the same place and we want the same thing, then I feel like we could get a lot farther than we're getting. But it seems like a lot of times it's just real clicked up, real political. But that's the only thing I'd really change. At the same time, though, you do need to work hard to get in this industry, and I respect that. You can't just, jump on stage and be the shit. You got to work hard for it. But that's probably
so just working together.
Yeah, working together, getting more people to just unite and stop trying to keep each other down. Just bring each other down.
I used to get hella heated because the motherfuckers wouldn't listen to my shit, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm better than this nigga. Like, why is it? And it's just like I just learned that it's a people business. You know what I mean? It's not like, again, these days talent will not get you signed. It's all about who you know and shit like that.
Total package.
And I was struggling with that. I was fighting that. You know what I mean? Because I know myself well. I know I'm not that much of a social person. You know what I mean? Like, and I just had to push myself.
Yeah, 1 too many. Haters wanted women, wanna shot up in me. We winning. You on a losing team. Fucking with ice water, make it a dream.
Man, this big-headed people, man. Facebook famous, YouTube famous. Don't get it twisted because you got 1 million likes. You know what I mean? There's people buying their likes. People don't know it. You know what I mean? It's just like exactly what this is today. Keep Portland real. There's so many fake people out here talking at the side of their neck that your head would spin 3 times back and come right back to me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just all in all, just like keep Portland real and stop being fake. And if you ain't riding on 20 and if you ain't got $1,000 in your pocket, and if you're struggling to pay your rent, and if you didn't grind, and if you didn't eat top ramen in a 1-bedroom apartment and record a whole fucking track, don't talk about it. Because you talking goofness, you know what I'm saying? You selling wolf tickets out here and people are believing the shit, eating it up like it's chips. So, I mean, just keep Portland real and all that fake shit, all that bullshit, keep it somewhere else, man, because I'm not with that business.
I don't like the visual aspect overplaying the actual talent. You know what I mean? And I know visuals are a big part of hip hop. I mean, it's the culture, but I feel like the talent needs to come first. And if record labels keep signing these whack ass motherfuckers, like, that's just pushing to the public and the listeners who are the younger impressionable people, the people coming up, that talent doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And I mean, and I ain't hating on any of those rappers. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucks with everybody, you know what I mean? But I feel like the talent needs to be there. The talent needs to be there, and we need to start holding artists accountable.
I think we forgot that an artist can be a normal person outside of the music scene. I think we all feel like we gotta have a fucking resume just to prove that we are legitimately a human being. We know, like, what's, like, the word real. Like, what does the word real mean? I mean, this flame is real, This table I'm touching is real. Seeing you is real. Why do we have to prove ourselves to each other? You know what I mean? And it keeps the division within the music scene with the singers and the rappers and whatever you are, the bass player, whatever. Just keep this separation, this formality of intimidation, needing to prove. You know what I mean? It's not about fun competition. I'm gonna do me while you doing you, but I know you do you. That's what makes you you. That makes sense? So you pull a crowd, I pull a crowd. So why not come together, throw a show? We bring more people. They like the music. Boom. That's more of what it needs to be. It's not like that. You know what I mean? With singers, you automatically, okay, you sing, but you should do this for free. Okay. What if this music is all I got? And I have 2 daughters, and I say, okay, I'll do a hook for $50, and you trip, right? I'm just trying to understand the congruency and what that means. You know what I'm saying? So I say singers are exploited like that because it's just this expectation. You got the talent, so it shouldn't matter. You're gonna make it where it shouldn't matter. I don't know my path. I'm just walking. So if I'm walking how I feel like the Most High telling me to walk, okay, I can do this for you, but how do I know you're gonna be like, okay, if I make it, hey DJ, hey, what's up? Boom, boom, boom. 9 times out of 10, that doesn't happen. The person uses the singer, they get out of the singer what they want, they flourish. That singer is still in the same position, but because he is a singer, he gotta automatically be soft. Because she's a singer, she has to automatically be soft. It's like this stereotype within the stereotype of stereotypes. That's why I feel like, I don't know if I'm rambling, I'm just saying, like, this is what I see in the game when it comes to this music.
Yeah, definitely, bring the substance back. I feel like anybody will say anything and they blow up off of that. I don't like that.
What has been the most difficult thing you had to endure in the music industry?
Being yourself. Being yourself, they don't like that. Because when you're being yourself, all songs hold truths, right? But we all know a tongue can speak lies. But you can feel that in a song. You'll know. You know what I mean? So I feel like my most difficult thing is my honesty in my songs and how I'm not afraid to just go there if I want to go there. I can be, let's have fun. I can be, let's talk about love. I can be, let's talk about our problems. But I feel like I express myself more about talking about what's going on, how I feel, what I see, what I'm shown. So I feel like the industry doesn't want you to be yourself. And I feel like that's why a lot of people are starting to go indie. Because when you go indie, that's all your money. And regardless of the money, if it comes slow or not, you're just in control. You get the people, you pick and choose who's your manager. You pick and choose who's your, bus driver or whatever. So what if it takes time? Everybody can put it in the pot. It can happen, you know what I mean? It's happening all the time.
What made you want to get into the music business in the first place?
To be honest, I just wanted to tell my story. I mean, I'll be real. I felt like a lot of people around me was telling their stories, and at one point in time, I didn't have a story to tell. But now that I got one, it's like, okay, well, let me tell my side of the story since everybody else doing their thing.
I've always been into music, you know what I'm saying? Would always have to sneak downstairs and watch MTV and stuff. My parents would always call me, just always nodding my head, even back when I was like a baby and stuff like that. And so I guess it's kind of always been in me. When I started taking it seriously, it was kind of more like a necessity, more of like almost a survival mechanism for me. Because I was at rock bottom at one point. I got kicked out of college. I just done some time on some dumb shit, you know what I mean? And none of my homies was fucking with me no more. I was at my low point, you know what I'm saying? And that's, I know it's cliche, you know what I'm saying? But it's just it got my, I don't know how to put it. It's a good way to express my, you know what I'm saying? What I couldn't tell
I feel like I'm an entertainer by nature. My father, he was a singer, so I do that as well, but more so Like, I just love it since I was born, and tunes played in my head, just fell in love with it.
I kind of just always rapped, and I didn't even really know I rapped yet. My parents listened to like country and rock, and my sister listened to pop music all the time, and I hated it. And I always listened to rap, so I would just like nonchalantly freestyle over it, and then I kind of just realized I'm rapping, I should do that. And started getting beats, rapping with my friends, and it was just the rest was history.
When I was 2, I picked up some drumsticks and started beating them away, you feel me? And music just was my ear, you know what I'm saying? Every time I hear it, I love it, you know what I'm saying? Then I started writing, and from there I just knew it. Like, it's nothing I can't do with music. Country, rap, anything. Give it to me, I got it.
What is your stage name and the history behind it?
My stage name is Sourmouth. First off, one of my favorite rappers has always been Yuck Mouth, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with it very tough. So I used to go by Sour Krause because that's my last name, David Krause. But then my homie Quandre was just like, what the fuck is Krause? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? People wouldn't know that shit. So that's another reason. And then the third one is like it's kind of like I don't know the word you use for it, but it's like it's kind of goes off of like my little story, like my bio, like you know, I used to be like I was a good little kid, you know what I mean? I used to be, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a little angel and shit, and just like somewhere down the line I wanted to
strive to get things accomplished no matter what. And that's just the type of person I am. So, you know, I start calling myself ambitious, and after I start doing that, you know, people get noticing, you know what I'm saying, my hustle and my grind and stuff, and how I handle my situations the way I do. So I just started calling myself that.
My stage name is Slick Talk Samson. I've had it for about 5 years, and I came up with it because I feel like, you know, like I change tempos in my bars a lot. So, and on top of that, I'm very witty, so I feel like I'm very slick with that. And basically, the name's, you know, Slick Talk. I feel like nobody can catch me. I'm too slick when I rap, so that's how that comes about.
Oh, there's something about you, baby, yeah. Like the way you tease me, it's so crazy, love. Your body like a goddess, Aphrodite style lady. Oh, come and sit right here. Aura so smooth like the ocean. Such a cool vibration, shout it when I'm with you here. Clouds so high, man, I'm so high. Her temptation, I like her way. BJ the Voice came from my family, you know what I'm saying? You know, my name's BJ, and they say I had the voice, so that's why BJ the Voice came. And Struggle is the name that I made when I was 16, you know what I'm saying? It's like something I stand for. It means soulfully teaching realization and unachieved generations through generous linguistical education. So, you know, that's why I call myself Struggle, yeah.
My stage name is LC Lonely Child. And the history behind that is I grew up, and after a divorce with my family at like 10, you know what I'm saying, I felt lonely. I felt like I was by myself, and that I needed people to make me who I was, you know what I'm saying? But then after I got stomped on and was a doormat for several people, you feel what I'm saying, I came into this thing where I said, fuck that, I am lonely. I'm by myself, I don't need nobody. So I got this, you know what I'm saying? We all lonely child, you feel me? If you look at it in that way, you know what I'm saying? We don't need nobody to make it but us and God.
I'm Dub 20 Inches from Ice Water Records. I used to rap with Stars at the Bazaar. My name was Dub. That was too confusing for people. There's too many Dubs. Couldn't get that name copywritten. So I looked up Dub 20 Inches and it was good. You know what I'm saying? My last name starts with the W. All my homeboys called me Dub growing up because of that reason. But I had to throw the 20 inches in there because that's what it is. Not confusing, you know what I'm saying? It distinguishes it, exactly.
My stage name is Deb the Baker, and it's derived from the group that I actually started rapping with. We were the Bakery Boys, and that was really just because we smoked a lot. We just thought it was funny. We were like 14 at the time, so we were like, Bakery Boys. Yeah. So it came from that, but we all still rap, but we don't necessarily rap in the same group. We kind of do our own thing and stuff. But that was my boy B. Snyder and my boy Jet Black, and then me, that was the Bakery Boys. And I just decided I wanted to keep a piece of that with me, so I'm just Deb the Baker now.
What would be your dream collaboration with any local rapper, Portland rapper, singer or producer?
I'm willing to work with everybody because, you know, there's too much talent in the city. And, you know, there's new people every day. I'm willing to work with everybody. If somebody needs me for a feature, I ain't charging, you know, they just bars. And I got that for days. So.
Portland, I feel like, you know, we got some dope artists. It's just, I feel like everybody's kind of feel like they in competition with each other. And it's like, it's really ain't about that, man. We all from the same town. We putting on, everybody got different talents.
I want to collab with anybody that want to mess with LC Lonely Child and Gas Station ENT. If y'all want to do that, then we can do it, no matter who you are. We just got to come in, it's got to be about business, because that's what I'm about, you know? I've done the free thing, yeah, that's cool, but it's about business right now. It's 10% music and rapping around, and it's 90% business. If you're not ready for that, then I don't want to collab with you. But if you're ready for that, then let's go.
I've been wanting to do a little collab with Hype, and I ain't really done that yet, but I know he's busy handling his business. Yeah, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to do stuff with him. Pretty much anybody that's just with the movement out here, ready to go, because it's green light time.
I rap with most of the rappers from here that I get along with and that I want to rap with, but I think that it'd be really cool to use one of the people I get beats from, either Hollow Floss or Meezy Mean, and then do a song with Propane LV and Mike Bars, because I think both of those guys are really putting on for Portland right now. And I don't know if Propane's actually from here, but he reps Portland, and I respect that. So I'd like to get him and even Rush One on the hook or something. That'd be a good one.
Who have you collaborated with your writing process like recently?
Oh man, I drive myself crazy with my writing process. Sometimes, like, I pull out my phone, and I'll just start mumbling bars, listening to beats, and then like I'll listen to what I mumble because I know what I want to say, and I just write it.
Because I let the beat talk to me. It might kind of seem weird, but I'm kind of creative. So like when I hear a song, it's like, okay, well, you can't rap a certain way on every song. I let the beat bring it out of me, and if the beat, you know what I'm saying, what I come up fits what the tone of the beat is, then I can really get off on it.
Man, my style is just me, you know what I mean? But I'm from the 707, Vacaville 916. I grew up in Sacramento, Vacaville, Fairfield, Vallejo. You know what I mean? I came to Portland when I was like 12 years old. Met a lot of cats out here. First got introduced to my boy RC JoJo, then I met H2O, rest in peace, Grills Up. You know what I mean? He was a real big influence on me, always told me to keep it going. So I did just that, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we kicked it on the block, and we drank our 40s, and we freestyled and shit. But at the end of the day, we got our shit done, and we got our music done. Shit, when I was younger, I got into a lot of trouble. I fucking read a lot of Tupac books, wrote a lot of poetry, you know what I mean? And just like pretty much the whole struggle in life, growing up in a trailer, no money, you know what I'm saying? Everything, the struggle of life that I went through. I mean, I just wrote it on paper and just went with it.
If I write to like no beat, I usually end up making that song either like a cappella or just freestyling it, you know, with friends and kind of just letting it walk away. I really like to build my song off the production. I like to find someone's beat that I really like, and then whatever it tells me it wants to be, I try to create. And if that means that I need to sing the hook and rap the verse, then that's what I'm going to do. It means I need to get someone to come through and sing my hook for me, then I need to get the person to come through and do that. But I really like to work off the beat, yeah.
Too smooth, high move, fuck with my digits. LC East Side, followed by killer shit. Real over here, no problem, I'm chillin'. Mind over matter, can't stop for no bullshit. Eyes on the platter, hungry in the damn room, kid, grinding and improving. Always not losing. Big boy gang shit, strange as you a little kid. Tired of these bitch made niggas. They think it's their pants ass, they qualified killers. They making the cane, man, so now I gotta fix it.
But when I go in the studio, I'm such a perfectionist on time and everything that when we go in here, you already gonna have your stuff done. We ain't gonna argue about it because I already know you. Don't worry about me because I got it. I don't go into the studio and like right now I'm working on my album. The whole album wrote. I don't need to look at paper when I'm in the studio. I don't need to do shit like that. I'm going in there with this. I can remember 20 songs up here in my head and just lay them all down. I just laid 4 tracks down in an hour.
So you're already prepared?
I'm prepared, I'm ready. Just give me a mic and it's on. If you can engineer and do your thing and make me sound good, I'll spend money with you.
My most recent song, I actually just did it last week. I wrote it in like 2 days, but I wrote it at work. I was just like at work and I was goofing around online and I came across this instrumental and I was like, I have to do this song. It was actually off YouTube. I just downloaded it. Like, I have to do this. And it's called Save Me. And I was just kind of at work thinking, you know, like about the struggles of working every single day and still wanting to do music. And I hadn't had my kid yet at the time, but my girlfriend just had my baby on the 14th. So that I was kind of just thinking about that, thinking about life, and just wishing, you know, that this music shit would take off. And it was just, it's no hook. It's just 3 minutes of rapping and no singing, only rapping. And it's just gonna save me. And it's just kind of talking about right now where I'm at in my life and where I want to go next, and what phase I'm in.
Oh man, I just dropped a single. It's on Amazon. Just Google Lonely Child Riding. That's it. What I was thinking on that song was riding. I just want the motherfucking ride. You know what I'm saying? I just want the ride. But the song, it ain't no lollygagging bullshit. It's some real shit. I love the West Coast, so I dropped the West Coast beat. Mikey Clips got on that motherfucker and dropped the beat for me. It's straight West Coast. I was like, in 24 hours, I made the song. And that's how quick I made the track, you feel me? And I was just wanting to ride. And I just spoke on the shit that I see while I be riding.
So, lastly, I would like to ask, what does Keep Portland Real mean to you?
Keep Portland Real to me, I feel like I might have already explained that with some of the stuff I've been saying, but you know, just bringing unity to Portland. I feel like we are so clicked up right now. There's so many really raw, talented people here that if they just work together and showed each other, like, look, this is the business side that I know, this is the business side that you know, let's put this together and all eat and be on. But there's a lot of people that talk a lot of shit and don't ever want to get up and go to the place and do the shit. So I think that's the other thing that's hard to find that balance. And I hope that we can do that with Keep Portland Real. I think that we have a good group. Obviously, the people that showed up and are going to keep showing up will help this movement grow.
Man, just in a nutshell, like I said, all that side talk bullshit, man, fucking life's a book, man, keep reading. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see this shit happen in front of your face. It's life. That's what we do. We got to keep Portland real. If we don't keep Portland real, we're all going to fail. And that's real talk. And if you hating on that next man, karma's a bitch.
How do I keep Portland real? By keeping my goddamn self real. Because if you keep yourself real, then you just add it to the movement. If you be fake, then you the fall off and you the scumbag that don't even need to be around whatever we got going. But if you can keep yourself real, that's like if you can change. I'm not gonna want to change you. I might not like something about you. I'm gonna let you know how I feel. But I ain't gonna pressure to change you because you're gonna change yourself. I'm gonna keep doing me, and through my realness, you're gonna be like, damn, I see, and you're gonna change yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's keeping Portland real, and that's for any state.
New mixtape on its way. I do this too. It's about to be dropped on DatPiff, SoundCloud. Make sure that people check me out on SoundCloud at SoundCloud /ambitious_Diz. Follow me on IG, ambitious_AYG, Ambitious Young Guys.
Alright, this Sour Mouth, you know me, that middle finger motherfucker, Mr. Federal, aka. Shout out to Keep Portland Real for this documentary. Find me at www.sourmouth.net.
It's Stick Talk Samson. I Just Want to Rap coming out next year. Shout out Keep Portland Real. Make sure you keep Portland real. We barricading the fakes. Holla.
If you want to go look at my SoundCloud, you can do that. SoundCloud.com/LCChild. You can also go to my Facebook. They shut the real Facebook down that I had popping. So I made a new one, King Halliday. Go to gasstation.com, gasstationradio.com, and that's gas station, G-A-Z. That's G-A-Z, not G-A-S, gas like that, .com, radio.com. That's the official website for Gas Station. LonelyChildGas.com. That's my official, you know what I'm saying, website. I for riding. You can, like I said, type in Lonely Child Riding. Go to YouTube, put that in, check the video out. My single is for sale for 99 cents. But hey, I gave the free download cards to anybody I could. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to say. Keep Portland real. It's LC. Lonely Child. All alone motto. Gas station.
Dub 20 inches, Ice Water Records. You know what I'm saying? ReverbNation.com/Icewater Records. Keep Portland real. Let's go.
Yeah, and it's Devin Baker, my Yeti ZNT. Keep Portland real for us.
What's up, everybody? My name is BJ The Voice, aka Struggle. This is Keeping Portland Real. Want to give a shout out to Stack and the rest of her team for letting me come and do this. Check me out on SoundCloud.com/BJTheVoice205. You can also check me out on ReverbNation.com/BJTheVoice. Just type in BJ The Voice on YouTube. You'll find me on there. contact bjthevoice@gmail.com and, you know, hit me up if you want to do something. You know, $50 is nothing. I got you. Get something fire. That mixtape coming out, what they want to hear, probably, I want to say late this December, early January. Just getting finalized on the photos and stuff like that. Gonna have a video coming soon. I'll let y'all know about that. For all I Warriors, Brudja will be coming out. Y'all gonna know. I'm gonna just send it to y'all. Don't even worry about that. Y'all gonna know when that comes out. So, you know, bless up. Help one, teach one, love one.